Dude, such a fire edit. Oh, dude, not good. Oh, what a finish. I mean, not the American. Dude, I mean, they had just got in behind us. There's no, the fact that it's always like one of those where it's like, man, you just shown a bit of fragility, and then immediately they come right back down. What a finish. For Allison to get beat from that angle. I mean, he's looking for options. And then he just can keep carrying, and Robertson can't get there. What a finish! Went from not scoring, and or not conceding across 3 matches to two in like not a long time, like 60 minutes. Very fast start. And I don't know if you heard before the match, but they haven't even sold all their tickets because they have a bunch of fans protesting. So there's like 15,000 seats open at least. Um, Dude, at least it was the American. Like, you know, that doesn't even feel good right now. Dude, what a hit. I like you think Allison saves that more often than not? I maybe because it's so sharp and it's so early in the game, you know, not that a keeper like Allison on a team like ours is under barrage throughout a match, right? Like it's one of those things where if you're a keeper who's under barrage, like you get a chance to make a save and then maybe a routine save and then maybe a bit of a tougher save, you kind of get almost into a rhythm. Like, you're starting to feel it and it goes from there. But if you're a top keeper at a side like ours, you are rarely under barrage. So it's not like you get to work out the like, you know, you know what I'm saying. So it's not like Allison 60 minutes from now is going to have faced a bunch of shots, but you do get a chance to do your goal kicks, your punts, your throwouts. You've probably come and claimed a couple. And he almost just felt like, that almost just seemed like he wasn't even, a little sleeping, which I don't blame him. And that was boom. Oh, Kaka in the crowd. All right, I got to figure out why the stats and stuff aren't showing up here. Well, we haven't had any action these last couple of minutes. Where's your coverage at, by the way? I knew they had a bad start to their campaign, losing the first 2 or 3 matches. Yo, by the way, we need to, if you want, we can try to get it set up to where I get in a Discord call. If you didn't want to have to chat, but you wanted to get in the Discord call and have your voice on stream, you can start doing that as well. You're at 650? Okay, we're within 5 seconds. I'm at 651, 52, 53. Kanate has the ball. I have recently made mine go as live as I can go. I'm watching it on the Xbox, and anytime you watch the sports on an app on a console, they're usually further behind. Good stat. Oh, unlucky. That's a big interception from Gravenberg there. That gets through. We had a couple people who had pressed individually. I'm at 627. We just conceded the free kick, it looks like. 732. Hold on, let me see what my stream's looking like. Leao. You know, they're number four. Milan's 14. Reinders. He impressed me a lot at the Euros. Damn, this is a star-studded. They showing Zlatan. Um, I'd have to go back and look, but I think Fabio Capello was one of the people in front of Verge. I meant Zlatan. I said Verge because Verge actually had a sketchy touch and got pressed. Wound up handling it. Good ball down the channel to Soberslai. Be a throw in for Liverpool. All right, let me check on some of the other games. All right, where are you at? You're at 650. Now I'm at 855, 856. Oh, whoa, nothing. Trent gets caught late by Raphael. Oh, there it is. See, that's the ball I wanted Soberslai to play. Damn it, he doesn't get it right. Fuck. That's twice we play the ball to the left, and it looks good initially. I'm used to us hitting the ball, and one sailed and one was short. But that's the ball that I wanted Soberslai to play earlier that he played back to Verge, who then tried to play it. Oh, my Atlanta. Speaking of Verge playing passes, he just played a gem down the spine that could have picked out Trent or Soberslai, and they like both went for the ball. I like that. Like Soberslai has the right idea to just cushion it down. You would have liked Trent to realize Dom is there and to kind of like, you know, kind of drift, just float away from the play. But that's the problem with having a right back taking up attacking positions is they're not, like well versed and the angles, the drifting. Oh, good ball in the Jota's feet. Who tries a cheeky little turn and gets it wrong. But like when you see a player like a Holland or like an elite an attacker, one of the many abilities you'll see often is like, or you hear commentators say is how good their positioning was, and or they have a nose for goal, or they just realize like someone's attacking like the near post. Okay, I'm just gonna float here. That you know what I mean? They know they can just feel it, and so of course that's having a right back in those positions. They're not used to being like, all right, let me peel off. What is that, Trent? Dude, I thought Trent was really poor in the second half, although I do think he got hurt a little bit against Nottingham Forest. Oh, Gakpo. We are almost synced up. Uh, right now I have it with Mannion in his hand. Gakpo cuts in on the left and tries a little in swinger, but it's. I'm not sure what's going on with our shape because right there you have Gravenberg, who has been lauded as our one of our double pivots, essentially pressing someone where Salah or Soberslai would normally press them after their throw in or whatever. I'm with Milan at 11:44. Oh, that's a good ball in the feet, but great interception, Gravenberg. Never mind, and then he loses it. Oh, and the reindeer games. He's got two options to his left. Well done, Kanate. We needed that. Well done, Ibu. Ref. Oh, Ibu. Oh, he got a little too good for his britches, man. He then eventually tries a step over and then an outside the foot flick, I believe. Well done. This is scrappy, sloppy toppy. It's not even Robbo, my bad. Costas. Hmm. It's one of those things too, though. After Ibu does really well to like tackle that off of reindeers, um, ball goes to Costas, I think, who then immediately just offloads it back to Ibu. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's not a terrible idea, Trent. It's just no one's. Trent gets the ball, he receives it well, and takes the ball from Ibu into space, and he tries to thread that ball. But no one, everyone had come short. There's just a lot of. Miscommunication, a little sloppiness. Good press though from Dom. Milan has it in their third. Now it's with Mannion. A little past the 13th minute mark at the San Siro. Ball into Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Back to Mannion. Oh, what a ball from Mannion to split the lines. And we can't be allowing that, though. Reindeers is able to just casually walk from his 10 position to essentially his own semicircle and then can just receive a great ball from Mannion. No, great block, Verge. And defeat. Ref, that gonna be ours? Damn, that play starts, though, with a fantastic ball from their goalkeeper into Reindeer's feet. Yeah, normally you don't have the first international break until the next one coming up, but uh with the new Champions League schedule, with I think somewhat schedules are, especially international schedules, are still how do I word this? They're still trying to play catch up from the World Cup being in winter in 2022. Um so yeah, yep, indeed. That one was a weird one. Oh, see, there's just a little, there's just chunkiness right there. Even Costas plays it forward to Gakpo, and then Costas goes to do an overlap. And even the way that like Gakpo receives it, and the great ball into Gravenberg's feet. Okay, now we're with McAllister. He can go left. Gakpo near the area, gonna take it to his left. Stands it up at the back post. Oh, is that still in? Good idea. Yeah, I like the thumbs up from Mo. It's a great idea. It's a good passage of play. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Arne Slot, bald man, wearing just a pure white button down and then a black armband, looks sus. Very evil scientist vibes. Okay, Liverpool still with it. Good spell of possession so far, or in the last couple minutes especially. It's with Verge. Our all 10 of our players are inside their half right now. Verge and Ibu are miles deep. Verge pinging out wide to Trent. Trent's just gonna recycle it. Oh, now it's with Trent. Trent and the Gravenberg. I love the way Gravenberg can receive the ball. What pass? This is great possession. Oh, so Mo Salah just hit one off the post. Girl, what a spell of possession. That deserved a goal. I mean, what passage? He's on side too. I love Jota's movement. I actually wanted Mo, when Mo first receives it, I was hoping he would go back to Jota, and he definitely has it. I thought when he first takes his first touch, his back is still kind of towards goal. It's on his left foot. I thought there was a chance to slip that into Jota. Then he opens it up on his right, and it's still great pressing, Gakpo. Stay relentless. Great. Let's go, Gakpo. God, if that was Anfield, he would be getting fucking juiced. Oh, we would be all over him. God, what he just that's three, maybe even four defensive actions right there. Oh, what work from Gakpo. Dude, if that was at Anfield, the first one we'd be like, let's go. The second, by the third, he'd be getting a standing ovation. There's very few things other than, goals and great passage that gets a crowd behind a player, behind a team, than like that kind of effort. The block once, stay with it, stay with it. But what a spell of possession. I mean, boom, work from left to right. Verge pings it to Trent. Trent recycles it. Kanate plays a great ball in the feet. I'm doing this all off memory, by the way. And then Gravenberg, I love he has several different way like I'm not, people always think you're comparing them to certain players, but there are certain like turns that a midfielder needs to have when they receive the ball and like the way their reception of it. Um, and like there's the Xavi turn, there's the Cruyff turn, there's the Iniesta turn. Um, there's more I'm just can't think of right now, but like Gravenberg, he's not like perfect or near them in any of those, obviously, but he's got a couple different ones. Anyways, I love the way off of Kanate he receives it, opens up, great passage. Now, Milan had a free kick; they were lining it up. That's why I was just kind of talking. I'm at the 1840 mark. Oh, he slipped. Oof, that's a good idea from Milan. They try to play it over the top to Liao on the left. Great ping. Damn, those are the cash. I mean. Gakpo's chest control there, while it pops up and goes behind him a little bit, that ball is drilled at him. That is a tough bit of control. Liverpool have it, 1905, slipped into Gakpo. Good feet, great heel flick. Costas, a little over. All right, now it's with Trent. He's in a one-time it. They hit it first time. I don't know if that was the play there. He's digging ass to get back, though. I respect that because look how high forward, or look how far forward Kanate was there pressing. Well done. Way to keep them in this corner while we had Kanate up. Trent sprints back. Kanate comes back. Now we shuffled. Chain pressing. Brilliant. Well done, Mo. Keeping him in this corner. And it's with Gravenberg. Great pressing. Let's go. No. Dom. Doo-doo. Oh, let's go. Good shit again. That's still. No. That's clean. McAllister and Gakpo just combined well to make a tackle. We're almost at the 20th minute mark. Trent with it. Right in front of the Milan manager. Dude, the pressing there, dude. If I had to work, I would have so many little nodes to work on right there. I mean, going back to Gakpo's triple, maybe quadruple defensive actions. Great switch of play. Jota just can't. Dude, Jota's probably been the one who maybe has looked the worst since coming back from the international break. Because he's saying not in Forest, even when he's not scoring, even when he's not creating chances or like the obvious stuff, he's linking play really well. He's coming short, receiving it off the ball. He's an option even in tight areas, and he's got a great touch. But I thought he wasn't giving any of that against Nottingham. He wasn't linking play. When it would come into him, it would be like it would be tough bits to control. Don't get me wrong, but he just, this past weekend he wasn't able to deaden it, and like a chest control would go awry, or he just like a ball would slip under his studs. And it's kind of started so far in this match. We are balling though. Ever since that goal, it's a phenomenal response from us at the San Siro. Some of it has to be said that Milan. Nah, never mind. Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say they kind of dropping off a little bit, but part of that is how well we've possessed it, and they've had to drop off. Anyways, it's with Dom on the right, a little past the 21-minute mark. Trent's going to stand it up back to Gakpo. Another tough bit of control. He does it. Ref? Oh, yes. Well, dude, I hope he's okay because he just had to. That's a tough bit of control. He doesn't get it entirely well, but I'm pretty sure he then sacrifices his body by putting his foot in front of the ball and absorbing that. That's the captain on a yellow. Yeah, you see what Gakpo smartly does. I mean, he knows he's going to take it. That is a oh, that might have actually hurt. Again, that was one I finally saw a replay of the actual like collision with his ankle. And but again, that's going to happen. You're willing to do that to win the free kick, which means this has to be a great delivery here. He's got a slight limp, but he's up. Dude, that looked bad though. On one angle, his ankle legit gets kind of like caught up. It's like and then folds a little bit. Very spooky. All right, so Bayern is up 1-0 on Zagreb. It's still 0-0. Madrid and Stuttgart, 0-0. Porton and Lille. We got a new format with the league table. That's something I'm gonna need to get up for these. It's like a big, a cool little table, especially as we get Kanate. Let's go. That's clean. No foul. Bro, let's go. Shout out Cody for freaking winning that. Exactly, dude. Exactly. That won't get mentioned. Massive, massive, massive from Cody. Again, some would say, like, well, he should have done that because his touch was poor and then he needed to salvage it. But it's like, that's a really tough bit of control. Trent's ball kind of takes him. Trent switches play to Gakpo. What a leap from Kanate, dude. Um, Trent's ball kind of takes Gakpo to the end line. What a leap. Mannion comes to punch it, and what a leap from Kanate. Because again, they tell goalkeepers when you come out and claim it. Like if you need to go and punch through, like if you need to clatter your own defender to get it, do it. Your own defenders will tell you that. Um, Mannion comes out and does that, goes straight through Tamore, but Kanate's leap is massive, bro. Absolutely massive leap. We got this is the Pulisic goal. Again, it's like no one, like Kanate can't really come across. Uh, Costas can't get back, and he just keeps carrying it. Okay, no one's gonna close him. They're fine. I mean, he hit it hard and low, far post, and if it doesn't go in, maybe Allison parries it to Liao on the back post. So it's a great decision from him. Bro, we've looked so good since they've scored. In fairness, a couple moments where it's like, again, where we pass it to Gakpo and him and Costas kind of like bump into each other, so that wasn't smooth. But some of our spells of possession so good. The one, especially the one that led up to the Mo crossbar shot. Our 25th minute. Great, another phenomenal ball from Mannion, by the way. Holy shit! Right at the 25th minute mark, splits our press again into Ruben Loftus Cheek. But we're pressing. We made him go back. Look how we got five of us there. Now Jota's the lone presser, but that's okay. Good shape so far. Dom's not been great on the ball these last, match and a half, match and a third, but he still has ran his socks off. Oh, sloppy touch, and we're on it. McAllister, play him, shoot it. Well done. Finish. Brilliant from McAllister, by the way, from winning it to carrying it at full pelt, and that cushion freaking to have the ball and to be running and like controlling it at that pace, running out of back line, knowing you have that overlap coming, and you're fully intending to just square up that defender and then slip them in with that little reverse ball to get the like you'll see two things happen. Often it's either good enough and it's at least a shot, it's great, or it's overhit because you're running at that kind of pace that's kind of touched to like deaden that. Dude, Dom, I think he overhits that. Well done, Trent. Dude, wow. Okay, into Mo. Mo. Anywho, that was really brilliant from McAllister. To be running at that speed, commit the defender, and have that cushioned of a reverse little slip ball. I mean, as long as it's not overhit to where the keeper can easily claim it or it goes out for just like a goal kick, it's usually good, right? But sometimes it can be a little too sharp, and your teammate has to do like an incredible close quarters bit of control. That one was one of those that's so well cushioned. I mean, that's perfect for Jota. Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I didn't see. If so, they didn't show a replay. Did I don't we didn't get a corner. Not that that makes, not that that says everything. Milan with it, where 27, 33, 34 studs on the ball, looking for options, which means we have pretty good shape right now. Uh, so we're, Gravenberg, McAllister, the two, and then we basically have a four across when they're in possession with Jota and Dom damn near level. Um, Now you can see from Milan here. This is a tactically this 27th minute. You can see a lot in shape and whatnot. How Reinders has had to keep coming deeper and deeper. Remember earlier he came sort of into his own half, and then Mannion splits us brilliantly into his feet. Since that, we haven't allowed that ball. We've allowed it to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, but he's one of their holders, so it's a little harder to squeeze that one out. But with us having essentially two six-ish, definitely four in a block, right? You have Gravenberg, McAllister, Soboslai, Jota in a square. Yo, what up, Adlin? Get out of here. That isn't how you spell Liverpool. Yes. All right, Costas. I'm at the almost the 29th minute mark. A little coming together. McAllister comes away with it. Ball into Gakpo. Gakpo skins him. Oh, in fairness. Oh, Mo. Oh, it hits the crossbar again. This time it hits off the crossbar down into Mannion's shin. Doing great, man. How about yourself? Um, So going back to McAllister comes away from that collision. He plays it to Gakpo. Gakpo, great bit of control, skins Calabria. In fairness, Calabria is on a yellow card, so he obviously has to be a lot more cautious there. Allowing Gakpo gets in. Remember with Pulisic's shot, right? His goal, and I was breaking it down, and I said that's exactly the right decision. When no one's closing when no one's closing you down and you're there, just hit it hard and low to the far post. You're either going to score or you can the goalkeeper might save it, but he'll parry it to one of your teammates. And oh, well done, Trent. That might be ours. I think that hit off a layout. Let's go. Great shit, Trent. Um, with that shot, Gakpo gets it, dribbles into the box, hard shot with his left, and Mannion parries it to Mo for another chance. He's pissed. They just showed a close up of Mo's face. Just got home. You dead? Do you have to work today? Excuse me. Dude, Mo's hit the crossbar twice. That one was wicked. Hits the crossbar, comes down off Mannion. What a leap from Trent or from Kanate here. It's Mo's breaking. We have a 3-on-2. If we use the options well, get out of each other's way. Thank you. Yeah, Mo was getting pulled back, chugged and jugged. All right, still 1-0 with Munich over Zagreb. 0-0 in Stuttgart. I mean in Madrid. And 0-0 Sporting Lille. Just had a busy day. Gotcha. The LeBron of soccer. That's one way to put it. Yo, so you know how I've mentioned this a bunch, but just yesterday when I was playing Snap on stream, I talked about the concept of the alliance leader. It would be nice if you could see like alliance points contributions in Snap. Liverpool have a free kick right now. They haven't taken it. They're lining it up. Trent's standing over it. Um, anyways, I was talking about like lifetime contributions. So you might, it makes it easier to know who's done stuff in case they have a bad week. You don't accidentally. I think he went to shoot that. You don't accidentally remove them. Well, I hopped on Snap briefly right before I started stream, and they didn't do it that exactly. But I don't know if you saw, they added where it shows last week's top three, which is pretty cool. They had something close. It was like it'll if you look at your alliance now, there's like a little gold box around that week's top three. Um, and then if you scroll to the very bottom, it'll say last week's top three. And then if you're in the top three that following week, you get like a star. So if you're in first place, you get like a badass star. All right, it's with Milan. Kanate, well done. Those were some really sloppy touches from I think Ruben Loftus Cheek, and Kanate says, "Nom nom, I'll gobble that up." AC with 2 yellows. Who got the second one? Oh, Fafana. 31st minute. Good comms. I missed that. Great comms. I'm guessing y'all play tomorrow, Adeline. All right, it's with Costas. We're a little right past the 33rd minute. Costas. Ugh. Oh my God, dude, Costas and Jota. I mean, we get a corner in the end, but you know, Costas. Speaking of getting touches wrong and inviting a challenge, like Loftus Cheek just did, Costas did the same thing. Manages to retrieve it, sort of. Comes to Jota, dude. Awkward, so sloppy. Thursday. Wait, Champions League matches are on Thursday now. Yeah, they did knock us out last year. They were good. Um, as proven by them eventually going to win it. Yeah, they handled us thoroughly in that first leg. The type of loss that isn't just a lose one match, it's they expose things that were wrong with us that other teams took advantage of down the stretch in the Premier League. Oh, no, dude, Trent's dead ball deliveries so far not good. First, his corner is weak. It goes straight to Gakpo at the near post, but not like how you would want it. Gakpo salvages it. It comes back out to Trent. Okay, now I'm 34-33. Milan will have a throw in. Good hustle from Mo that. Let me make sure I'm as live as it can be again. We're live from the 504. Yes, sir, I am. Wait, okay, so you said Thursday. So today we got these matches. Oh, Bayern scored a second. Damn, you're right, too. See, we got City and Inter tomorrow. Damn, Champions League on Thursday. What the hell? That's harsh. I mean, I'd imagine all of us will have one. Like, we'll eventually play on a Thursday. Um, hopefully, that would be something. Imagine City don't have a Thursday Champions League fixture. Oh, Mannion looks like he's hurt. That's not ideal. Dude, he's been great all things considered. He's had two brilliant balls. We talk about Allison and Ederson's um feet and how good they are with the ball distribution wise. All right, we're getting a replay of Mo rattles it off the cross. I think it hits the crossbar, the post, and then Mannion's shin. Brilliant dribbling again from Gakpo and a great left-footed shot. Sharp enough. Helps that Calabria was on a yellow. Off. Okay, no. It goes crossbar, Mannion shin, post. Wicked. Going up on a. They because you know how like the adage for a while. I don't adage is not the right word, but like if you were somebody who made the Europa League as one of the big sides, right? It would often kind of be a burden in the modern day game, even years ago when there was a lot of fixtures. Obviously, they've added even more fixtures, so it's even worse, but it's like it's hard enough playing midweek in the Champions League. You know, Tuesday, Wednesday, you have to fly to Prague, you have to fly to uh uh, Kiev, and then fly back for your Premier League match on Saturday or something. And then Europa League makes that even tougher with it being on Thursday, even less of a turnaround. So to now be in the Champions League and to have that dynamic, oof. But again, I'm going to hope that Liverpool, City, Arsenal all have at least one of these Thursday Champions League fixtures to make it better. Watch. Oh, I already know it. Without even looking it up, City is gonna have one, and theirs is gonna be at home. All right. We're almost at the 38th minute. Great touch from McAllister. McAllister's quietly been outstanding, dude. He is so good. Oh well. Okay. He almost gave it away. Ref. Gakpo does really well there as well. All right. 30. 8th minute mark. Trent to Mo. Mo on the right near the touchline. He's gonna drop it back to Trent. We're gonna recycle it. Goes Kanate at the halfway line. He's gonna recycle to Verge or square it to Verge. Verge is gonna go left to Costas. Good shape right now for Milan, but it's a great ball on the feet. Gakpo's gonna tee it up from far. Easy claim from Mannion, who smothers it. Yeah, the whole look is just not good. Definitely looks like he wants you know, he's gonna come to us with a clipboard and a piece of paper and a pen, asking if we're willing to sign away our organs after we die. What he looks like. Do you have any extra petri dishes? A little evil. I was saying earlier how Slot looks like an evil scientist, dude. He's got the bald head, the white, and I mean only a white um button down and then the black armband. Yo, that was a terrible ball by Dom. So a ball comes into Dom's feet, who tries to one time lay it off to Gravenberg, and it's like he hit him, like it's like he took a fireman's hose straight to him. Was the equivalent. Because Gravenberg's like point blank and is getting drilled by that, having to try to settle it. Dom been very inconsistent. All right, it's with Rafael Leao. He's getting a chance to run and open his legs for the first time this match. Poor ball, well read by Gakpo. He's going to turn. Oh, Jota! Now play Mo. Play Mo. Ooh, great ball. That'll work. Great first touch off his kneecap. Oh, Mo. Oh, he wants one. Great save from Mannion. That thing is sneaking into the near post. That's a great save from Mannion. Oh, devastating quick little counter. AC get their first real kind of attack in a little while. Liao gets a chance to open up his legs for the first time in maybe all match. He plays a ball across the formation. Gakpo, who has dropped into our shape really well, intercepts it great. But then he's going to lose it. And then Jota just picks. Thank you. Doing great ball. Phenomenal first touch with Mo's kneecap, by the way. Wants to remind Italy of who they are allied with. Oh, I wasn't calling him a Nazi necessarily, but I was just a fictitious land's evil scientist. Oh, Verge! Verge was like, Kanate, you're not gonna be the only one. You're not gonna be the only one. Dude, on both, it really is, like, I think Mannion's gonna get criticism for both, and you can on that one he probably should be on his line. I don't know where he's on. Nah, that's all defending on that one. On the first one, they're gonna claim like, how does Mannion come out and punch it and clear out Tomori, but doesn't clear out Kanate or doesn't, you know what I mean? Doesn't go in for, but like again, Kanate's reading of it and his leap is so good. That one, now seeing a replay, there's no fault at all. Dude, what a ball, first off. Phenomenal delivery right on the noggin. But, like, again, it's way too easy from Verge's. Like, of all of the players on the pitch, Verge is the one that should not be essentially free in the 6-yard box. Man, well, I don't actually know how well he's rated, in fairness. Like, like I don't see him often. Maybe you do, and so then I agree. Like if people rate him as like say top 5-ish, I'll agree that that's overrated. I do think he's better than people give him credit for. Well done, Mo. Good fighting. Great Travella. Oh, good strength there by Milan's player. I couldn't tell who that was. Jota. If Jota can just steal in front of that. Oh, Bobbletown. Oh, great job from the ref. Huh? Oh, Costas. Um, but like in fairness, now the what I'm about to say, I know the criticism is, yeah, but if a goalkeeper, if this is the best thing you can say about him from a match so far, then doesn't that say a lot? But he's had 2 phenomenal passes that have truly split our lines and essentially created a fantastic attack for Milan. Oh, great hold up play by Morata there. Verge literally follows Morata after a kick, like a clearance almost. Not really a clearance, but Morata starts that battle near the halfway line. Verge follows him into our own half, and Morata spreads play. Really well done there from the the main man. I was about to say the number 9 because he exhibited brilliant number nining there, but he's number 7, so I paused. Pause. We are hard on them. Yeah, whoa. Phrasing. All right, Trent and Liao, great duel. Well done from Liao. No, no, nothing. Dude, you were looking for that. Great duel. Really well. Oh, Gakpo, filthy to skip by him. Again, knowing that Calabria is on a yellow helps there. Whoa, what a sketchy ball from Jota back to Verge. Thankfully, he handled it like a boss. But anywho, Liao, Trent, great duel. Liao beats him well and truly and puts a great ball into the box. It's not mine. Not this time. Knock on wood, I haven't dropped a single frame due to internet, and I've only dropped 408 total out of like 300,000. Oh, exit. I got some new little things. If you go into the, you know where the channel points are? Oh wait, hold on. Actually, don't use them yet. I haven't set them up on this page. 2 seconds. So weird being watching a match and not having to like. Oh, Dom sloppy again. Trent. That's what I got to say to that. Uh, 2 seconds. Two, one. Blurps. Blurps. Oh, I need to play one of the playlists as well. Okay, we're gonna go 600 by. Uh, okay, let's try that again. Y'all heard that? Is that loud enough? Um, they are playing no game. They sometimes stink, but luckily, yeah, I want to know if I could change that. Yeah, y'all heard that? Okay. Yeah, I have some of those. Some you can use channel points on. Some you can use bits on. This one's a great one. All right, 45th minute. We're a minute and a half into extra time of the first half. Oh, Kanate just went to swipe and wipe everything there and miss. Oh, but he recovers. Yeah, Liao, they're going to be like, what the hell? Because, I mean, Kanate touches him, but Liao is well and truly losing his balance before Kanate even recovers that. Dude, Kanate went to take everything out of midfield and does not. In fairness, no, 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 no. That should have been a free kick. Not on Kanate. No, no, no. Never mind. Hold on. Okay, never mind. We're good. No, that's clean. At first, when they started showing the replay, I thought the what McAllister did could have been part of why he lost balance, but that was 5 touches prior. Are you watching this right now? Why didn't Twitch match your own bits? Do you mean last night when Blessed was gifting? Because it would be in it. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, for sure. And because like you're not actually spending when you're the broadcaster, you're not actually spending your own bits. Like if I had 470, which is what I have right now in my bit wallet, my what do they call it? My blockchain. Cody Gakpo, great shot, dude. He's been lively. He's been lively. He's been like, man, I haven't been able to get this chance to start because Lucho's been playing so well, but I should get to start. Great ball out to him. Lets him get a chance to go take his man two, one or two ways. Eat right now, then I'll change. All right, corner, Costas. Mannion gets a hold of that one. Two, like, ah, emphatic that. All right. Offside. Been outside since 8 a.m., man. Damn. I feel that. Definitely eat, shower, change. Dude, great response for even before we scored our first. We were talking about how great of a response it was. I mean, the that passage of play where we have a, I don't know, 25 to 35 pass possession that culminates in Mo's first shot off the crossbar. Great touch from Leal there. Right before half. We're at 40 and good tackle from Trent. It's gonna be a throw in. We're four and a half, 436, 437, 438 of stoppage time. Great touch from Leal, by the way. He's 5 hours ahead of us. Milan with it. But yeah, we had great spells of possession. Great response, and then the score two. Dude, Gakpo looked so lively. Love to see it. I'd say Dom. So Gakpo's incredible. Kanate incredible. McAllister incredible. Gravenberg good. Trent good. Jota, like meh. Um, McAllister so good so far, so good. Uh, Mo unlucky. I think Dom's been our worst play. Him or Jota have been our worst too. Huh. Okay. I'm telling you, put Chiesa in. I would like that. I don't like. How do I word this? Like maybe it shouldn't matter, but if I'm a manager, I am a little like. I don't love the idea of Chiesa coming in for his first appearance for us in any capacity and it being to be subbed in for Jota in this situation. And here's why. And okay, again, if you take away the concept of like psychology and sports psychology and emotions and all like right, the human element, absolutely. Chiesa, new guy, we haven't got a chance to see yet, has been impressing in training. Exact like he is almost the exact replacement for Jota in terms of both of them are, kind of that stature. They're the types that can pick and pop, right? They're neither of them are going to be your target striker, or they're not necessarily pure wingers either, right? They're the kind of like hybrid nine and a halves. So it again that works, but like Jota's, as you know, he's very good. He's super important to us and our potential success. And I just, I the optics of that, right? Like you take off Jota, and if Chiesa plays well, then Jota worries that he's lost his spot. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, it's tricky. I guess ideally you make a double change and you now bringing off Salah. He's hit the woodwork twice. He's looked lively. He's actually looked, sometimes we've seen with Salah, like last season, for example, there's a lot of matches where he's not good throughout. Like he loses possession, the ball doesn't stick to his feet. He tries to take people on and he's just not beating them that game. He's not showing his great strength and hold up. And but then he goes and scores and assists, even though he doesn't play well for 80 minutes, right? Whereas I felt like he's played pretty damn well, but he hasn't scored or hasn't assisted. You know what I mean? But anywho, long story short, if I'm a manager, I am worried about the optics of that for Jota's confidence for the rest of the season. So best case scenario is Jota goes and gets him one real quick, and then we bring on Chiesa. Oh man, I should have been doing some tweets. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? So Arsenal play Atalanta on Thursday. You also have Feyenoord and Leverkusen. That's actually a good match. Ooh, Leipzig and Madrid, and my homies Sturm. I love this club. Damn, Thursday is kind of a better lineup than tomorrow. So it's 3-0 for Munich. Still 0-0 with Madrid. Sporting has taken the lead. Lille has a red card. Kane scored from the penalty spot. Guerrero and Olise. The ex Crystal Palace man, dude. You love to see it. Scoring on a Champions League Tuesday. Club going up, like Alan said, on a Tuesday. Liverpool when it's time to come back against AC Milan. We all know that meme. We've seen it 1,000 times. Still so good. Captain Verge. Great ball from Costas. I mean, he's got bodies around him. Maybe like okay. On the surface, quick glance, it's like, dude, given that it's Verge and he's the one that you should absolutely be marking on a Liverpool set piece, it's too easy from uh Milan's perspective, right? But at the same time, he's got bodies around him. Maybe Verge just leaps so well he makes it look easy. We love him. We love him. Even Adlin loves him. Send Jota to the balcony. Facts. Oh, Mbappe with a chance. They're showing some highlights from that match. His little quintessential coming off the left, open up, Henri attempted finish. Oh, Vinicius. Oh no, that's Rodrigo. Damn. AKA Face Swag. Oh, I can't. It's hard to fault him for either one on the either crossbar one, but especially the second one because Mannion saves it, pushes it, and Mo actually has to run like back towards the field of play, right? So his momentum would have been taking him from goal, and he has to drift back, settle the ball, swivel on it, and then have him one. Which, speaking of which, anytime that comes to mind, I will forever. Sorry, Adlin. Well, I guess. Well, yeah. Sorry, Adlin. Almost goal versus Arsenal. I think I've probably shown you this before. Exit, but hold on. This is probably the sickest almost goal I've ever seen. This would have been one of the rowdiest goals I've ever seen. I think I think everyone, even fellow professionals, was shocked by the effort in general, but let alone being this close, that we have a tap in rebound. And Colo Torre, Colo Torre. Anyways, he has a free putback, and we're all stunned silent. But here we go. Window. Let's show. Go. Not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. All right, give me 2 seconds. Ah, Bob. I'll just do a new window. Screw it. Window capture. Okay. Look at this effort, dude. And again, I bring this up because with Mo's shot, the concept of you drifting away from goal, having to settle it and then swivel and then get a good strike on. So from a corner, first off, this looks like it's a design routine off the training ground. That the corner is just slightly hit a little too flat, and then that causes it to drift because it's a right-footed player, and that's what happens. Um, and so it takes Suarez back. Look, I like Henderson looks at Colo, but I don't even know how much of it is like, dude, how'd you not score that? Dude, what an effort. Thankfully, we wound up beating Arsenal 5-1 on the day. Their lone goal scorer was their current manager from the penalty spot, if I remember correctly. Um, dude. I mean, everyone's like kind of like, dude, how'd you miss that? But also, what did Luis just attempt? Look at that shot, dog. The control while going away from goal, rib high, not rib high, about shit knee high, dude. Look at that volley from 30 out. Wicked whip. Chesney, no shot. Comes back to Colo in a flurry. He doesn't need to first, and probably should try to settle that, but alas. Yo, Adeline, if I bought you some of those socks, hold on, would you wear them? Okay, we need to name that one Big Window. Okay, so that's there. We got big window. That's over Twitter. Chilling. Overlays are okay. I think I see Adlin in the corner of my eye saying hell no, which is fucking amazing response to that question. Yes, he did. The Vampire Suarez era. In fairness, that was before the Vampire era had fully kicked off. Just got Aranya, one key wonder. Hell yeah, I have one key. I don't know if they'll give it to me though, because they gave me a one key tapper last week. Um, And like I was initially not I wasn't even gonna open a spotlight key last week because while like right off the rip, Madam Web sounded cool, obviously for like move decks and stuff. I was looking more forward to Aranya. But then it's midway through the Madam Web week last week, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, that's when I started to think about how I was like, ooh, wait, I could use her in like a Lockjaw deck, and she would be kind of like the modern version of the old Space Tone. And then more recently, I started to think about using her with like Hope or Angela or whatever. And then so I eventually I was like, you know what? I'll at least open one, and got her. So long story short, I actually wanted Aranya more for longer, but if I don't get her, that's cool. Okay, we are still at halftime. I would look like a Bronby fan with these socks. You're absolutely right. Great shout, that. Because he knows they'd be crusty socks coming from you. Oh, I'm dead. Dude, don't do me like that, bro. Don't do me like that. Which hold on, that reminds me of something I saw today. Uh oh, it was a funny meme about chess. It was like, oh man, I'm gonna butcher it. I've only ever seen this meme once, but it said something like, dude, you know why I don't mess with chess is because chess is like an 8,000-year-old game, and some people have played it and studied it and know it so well that you're just out here just moving a piece, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, I see that you're gonna start with the Bulgarian somersault, huh? And then he goes, he's like, and he goes on and say something, Bulgarian somersault, something, something, and then he eventually goes, and then all of a sudden your opponent's like, nice try on France's cum sock, but not gonna work today. And I was just like, dude, that's so funny. The Bulgarian somersault and the French cum sock. Uh Long story short, though, you're wrong. Wouldn't be the case. They'd be brand new, crisp, fresh smelling, very nice, like laundry detergent. Like the best laundry detergent ever. Ooh, I didn't even pay attention. Villa, did I say Villa won 3-0? It does. Well done. Helping our coefficient a little bit. Ooh, what are we gonna see in the second half? Joe Gomez warming up a little bit. It's kind of a bummer we haven't seen more of him. He was so important for us last year. He played like 19 different positions. Dude, such a good ball. 25th and a half minute mark. McAllister's win dribbling, his perfectly weighted reverse pass. They're showing highlights now. 28th minute, almost 29th. You got Gakpo's shot and then Mo off the woodwork. Or Gakpo, couple good shots. Very good. The temptation to pin. Let's fix that. You know what's actually funny? The one I can't delete my own message. I'm sure I could find a way, but like it's not cleanly put there like other messages. It does look pretty sus out of context for sure. Yo, exit. Your boy went munching on some bosses last night in Elden Ring. I want to beat like 4 or 5 bosses. Well, technically like 8 or 9 if you count some smaller dragons. I mean, they're not small. They are very, very tough. But yeah, dude. I still need to go do that gel on top of that moonlight altar. We want to do that. And I want to go check in the snowy place. There's that ice river, and then there's like a boss arena at the end that I want to check out. Ooh, Rafael Leao and the Portuguese friend speaking to each other, Jota. You haven't played in like 2 months? Some balls is. All right, we're kicked off. Kind of kicked off like 15 seconds ago, but we're all good. Let me make sure I'm fully as live as I can be. I am. I'm at 54-24. That's so good. I'm so glad you showed me that. Thomas Partey, legend. Oh, well done, Gravenberg. Mo just kicks it into him for a throw in. Oh no, sorry, 45, 45. Almost a 46. Imagine I somehow randomly jumped to not only ahead of y'all, but like 9 minutes. So that's going to be a Trent giveaway, but in fairness, Mo didn't leave him much. We have a throw in. It's a tough ball for Mo. Mo just kind of hits an awkward ball to Trent, who just stands it up. Wait, are they about to make a sub? Why wouldn't you have just made it at halftime? You tell the person that you're going to sub off. He sees he sees you giving instructions to the substitute, and he goes, "Hey boss, am I coming off?" No, 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 no. I'm gonna need you for about 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Sure, boss. Yep. 3 minutes. Something about the 49th. That's where I feel. Oh, Kanate, great ball out left. Gakpo settles this one. You know, we've had a couple of those pinged passes that were just a little over, a little under. Great one, that one. Gakpo, great feet. Dude, dumb poopy butt, man. Oh, great ball from with his left. Gakpo. Oh, Jota. Great keeping from Mannion. Oh, he no feel good. That one might have hurt. He's slapping the ground. That's no good. I hate that for him, especially if that's an ACL or something. Like and when an athlete slaps the ground nowadays, holding their knee. Okay, initially I thought what would have hurt the most is potentially Jota or Tamore's studs raking across him, but the way he's holding. Yeah. Anyways, anytime you see an athlete slap the ground holding their knee, I worry. Oh, but I don't know if can we get an angle? Is that Jota's foot on him? Great keeping. Super brave to come out and close that down. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, I think so. Dude, first, Jota, so it does, thankfully, I don't think it's a torn anything interior. I think that's all right, like a contact injury. It looks like Jota's stuff, not a, like, or how do I word this? Not malicious by Jota at all, but looks like his studs rake across Mannion's thigh. And then seconds later, as if that didn't hurt enough, I think Tamore's studs go straight into Mannion's Mannion. You know what I mean? And yeah, that would have not felt great. Jota, it looked like yeah, yeah, right above the final replay looked like it got him right above the knee, right on that lower thigh. And then it looked like Tamore's foot went right into his yum yums. That's such a good finish from Pulisic. Oh, you got the game up now, Adlin? Look how many empty seats are there. But but again, in part because Milan fans have been protesting something. Apparently, there was even more people missing at their match at this past weekend. So there's like 15,000 seats that Milan didn't sell. They could have given it to us. I'm sure there's Liverpool fans who would have taken it. You gonna be gaming anything tonight? Any Fortnite? Oh yeah, there's blood, lots of blood. That one would have hurt. Very brave keeping. Dude, their goalkeeper looks like he not only has math homework tonight, it looks like they called him out of math class to come and get ready to get subbed on. I'm glad it's nothing more serious. Like when he starts slapping the ground like he did, I genuinely thought it could have been like a you worry about like a torn ACL, something like that, or a well, I don't know why. Okay, nowadays you would rather fracture a bone than tear stuff. Generally speaking, um, depending, of course. But anyways, he's walking around on his own now. It definitely he's gonna get subbed off, and it hurts. The fourth official having to strain so hard to see this kid's number. Number 96, dude. Him and now Trent's not the highest numbered player on the pitch anymore. He was the highest numbered pitch, right? Kind of hard to beat 66. I love that Trent could have almost certainly changed numbers by now, but he hasn't. Ooh, it's Milan Derby this weekend. Just dislocated every dislocatable part. Damn. Yo, speaking of that, I saw a video of this woman, and she's like a weightlifter. She was in like a weightlifting competition. Okay, and she goes to do a power clean. Okay, so she gets the bar up, and then I guess in that transfer, when she gets it here, she dislocates her finger, and she literally so boom, she gets it to that resting spot, and then like in the video, she just all of a sudden almost is like she like rests the weight in the bar on her like clavicle on this side basically, and gets her arm, and they're kind of like, what's going on? And then as she does like gets one, they're like, do you need to stop? She's like, no, I'm good, I'm good. And while like holding it with one, kind of does this and like fucking puts it back into place, and then finishes it and does the drill like a fucking Amazon warrior goddess queen. Yellow card for McAllister. I love McAllister. He's such a baller, dude. For him to be so good at like, he could be a 10. I mean, maybe not a pure 10 like what we think of as a 10, because there's not honestly many of those anymore. There are people who play in that like area of the pitch, but I can't think of too many people who play like a pure 10. Even like people with, I guess you could, like Foden, Odegaard are like come names that come to mind, but like Odegaard's more of an 8 playing further forward. Foden's more of a winger playing, kind of weird. Cole Palmer maybe, but also not. But with that said, McAllister's very good on the ball, super good. And then he's been surprisingly great as a 6 when he's had to play there. And last season he had to play there a lot until we could get Indo acclimated. Speaking of him, he plays at the Trent. Trent spreads play to Costas. We're at the 54th minute mark. Jota, good recycle. Now it's with Verge. I dislocated my left 3 days before my finals. Like your school finals or before the finals of the basketball tournament you were in? Um, no, don't tell him that, Adlin. Tell the rest of the world to wait. It's Liverpool time, my friend. I'm just kidding. How my finals went? High school final? Ooh, damn. That's where you'd need like it'd be cool if you had like a text to speech kind of thing or something where you could type it in or like it'd fill it in for you. Slow down, Dom. Thank you. There's an offside. We have a chance to kind of catch a breath, get in our shape, and I thought Dom was going to take it way earlier than I'd like. All right, with Jota, damn, from the free kick, the fact that Jota's able to get that ball and now we're in attacking, that's really poor from Milan. Oh, nice. Not nice, Costas. Good little interchanging between Gakpo and Jota there. And eventually Gakpo leaves it. Costas comes on and tries to do a right-footed curler as a left-footed player, and no good. Exactly like that. Or like those, yes, exactly. Where it could take your brain's impulses or signals and turn them into, well, in his case, it still makes them into a voice. We need them written down, but yeah, exactly. We need him to go from brain signals to, well, actually, you don't even need brain signals because you can talk. Something along the, we needed to get through here on the paper without writing, no hands. Almost the 56th minute. Your boy's getting hungry. Pulisic dropping deep to receive it. This honestly, that's a tactical change already. Oh, you can see where they're trying to open up. Well done, Verge. Just bullied him. Morata wants a foul. I don't know. I mean, Verge's arms were extended, but you can see tactically. So for a lot in the first half, when Milan were building out, it would be up to Reindeer to drop in. He was the one often joining Ruben Loftus-Cheek and uh, I'm blanking right now, but he it would be him, number 14 from Milan, Reinders, and so far in this half, you've seen it, and you rarely saw Pulisic do that in the first half. He's already done it twice, if not three times, and I think what they're trying to do is him drop, and then they're hoping we follow him, and then they can play the ball over the top, which is what they did to play it, and Verge handled it, whether legally or illegally. But that's a tactical thing you can see that Milan's trying to do right away. And so it's little things. It's not necessarily like, oh, don't have a midfielder drop in. It's which midfielders drop in and which don't. And that could move pieces around. And they're hoping to pull the string and then play one over the top into that channel. It almost came off. Virgil's too good, though. Oh, yeah. I remember earlier this year, you were telling me how, like, no internet, like, it locked down. Super serious, which I don't hate necessarily. But, like, make sure there's, like, no internet, no phones and stuff like that. Speaking of Reinders, he has the ball. Gravenberg's going to double team him with Costas. Now we do need to get him to drop in. Great ball to Leal on the left. Trent's with him. Good cutback. McAllister's there to clear it. We love McAllister. We love him so. We love McAllister. Watch him kick with his toe. Not really. All right. Still with Milan. Good spell of possession for them. We don't like to see that. We need to get a hold of the rock. I think Dom needs to get subbed out first and foremost. Jota has played much since we talked about potentially subbing him off for Chiesa. In fairness, he's played much better. Dom's still not given much. And you get banned from taking them for 10 years and could face prison time. Almost. Handball? What's happening? It's a great ball over the top. We have two people near him. It's a brilliant first touch from Morata for what it's worth. Unless that was like, no, 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 no. I like which so as soon as I saw this live, here's a couple things that I thought were made it a tricky moment. One, I thought it was a brilliant piece of control from Morata, and it goes off Morata's feet onto Gakpo's arm, but Gakpo's arms are in a natural position, and it's like a point blank deflection off the attacker there. So you can't call that a handball. Great first touch from Morata. It's one of those you're like you worry that they're gonna give a pin just because Gakpo's leg does kind of extend a little bit, but at the same time, Gakpo doesn't really have anywhere to go after Morata's brilliant first touch. Like Gakpo's just kind of like standing his ground in a way. Milan's manager getting a yellow card though, I don't know about that. What did he say? Yo, what up, Barney? Yeah, like okay, and all of that, it's just a free kick for us. That's crazy. I talk about the concept of an orange card sometimes. That's one of those where if I was being completely honest, I feel like Milan deserves an indirect free kick inside the area, not a penalty. Oh, with McAllister, big touch though. Good. Well, dude, McAllister's a little Wolverine in there, dude. He's a little fucking honey badger. He's great and he's feisty in the tackle, but he's also great offensively. Honey badger. Um, but like it just seems weird that that's nothing for Milan. I don't think it should be a penalty because again, brilliant control from Murata goes straight into a natural positioned arm from point blank. So you can't call it a handling from Cody. Cody can't really get out of the way, but he does extend his leg a little bit. I don't know. It'd been a soft penalty, but yeah, if that's one of those, if a ref could give an indirect free kick from right outside the six, that'd be the fairest. But you can't do that nowadays anymore. It's all like it's like the Sith, right? It's absolute. It's either a foul and a pin or not a foul, no pin. What up, Barney? By the way, sorry. I saw you a second ago, but I was in the middle of a spiel and I didn't want to lose my train of thought. I thought y'all were playing Barnsley. Calabria, they're gonna have a throw in deep near their corner flag or our corner flag. Now it's with Morata. We're 60, almost in the 62nd minute, 61 41, 42. Milan's recycling it near the halfway line. Into Tamori's feet. It's 5-0 for United. Swag. Little bounce back match for y'all. Get the confidence right. Dude, Milan's keeper is a youngin', dude. He literally looks like he just got pulled out of math class. Watch Anthony try intimidating them. Rashford scored two. Well, where was he deployed? Did he start off on the left or through the middle? Oh, that's a sloppy pass from Gravenberg. Well done, though. Oh, there's like, okay, right around the 62nd and a half minute mark, there's three brilliant interceptions. First, Virgil fires a ball into Gravenberg's feet. It's a great ball between the lines, tough to deal with if you're Gravenberg. He tries the first time, open up his hips and lay it off. Not a good layoff. But then he intercepts the subsequent pass. Then he gets it to Dom. Dom almost slips Mo through, but it's a brilliant interception from Milan's left back. Oh, and poor giveaway. Leao's been mad inconsistent this match, which I think's kind of like his career so far, unfortunately for him. He's so talented when he's on it. I mean, his goal last year in the Champions League, or was it 2 years ago, was filthy. Almost shades of Gareth Bell against Barcelona. All right, now it's Liverpool. Costas Simicas is going to bring it forward. Going to go left to Gakpo. Gakpo's going to try to slip in Costas. Calabria does well to just get a toe to it and kill the momentum of that pass. We recycle. Whoa, McAllister! That's a sex ball. That's not going to lead to anything because Dom can't get anything right. Dude, nor can Costas Simicas. Dude, McAllister has the fucking precision of a silk seamstress. I don't know if they just made that up, but that sounds right. A silk seamstress sounds like they'd be precise. Dude, if you go back to like the 25th minute mark, McAllister intercepts the ball, dribbles brilliantly, commits the defender, knows he has the overlap to reverse it to, and a perfectly weighted slip reverse pass into Jota's path. Jota should bury it, doesn't, hits it too narrow, Mannion saves it. Just then, McAllister receives it off the left, right outside the area, opens up his hips, and then disguises like he's going to switch play, and then does a sexy reverse ball, perfectly weighted into Dom's path. You'd honestly like for Dominique Soboslai, as he's running onto it, to just hit it first time with his left. Just run onto it, hit it with your left. It's either goal or it's saved, and it's probably parried back into the danger zone. The danger zone. Get out of here, bot person. Oh, I accidentally I accidentally almost so there's a bot account that just came and did like a bot message and I accidentally almost modded them. Wait, hold on. A goal is a goal. Garnacho scored two. Why do I hear Marvel snap? Do you hear it? You don't hear it from my thing. You watching Jeff? I'm not. God, I hope you lose. Please don't tell me that's the last message you're going to send today, Barney. Especially not after I just described that sequence as well as I did. Yeah, they don't show them like it shows. Like it says likely harasser, comma restricted, and that's something Twitch has been doing more recently. Where I guess even mods don't see him for a while. No, no, I know you are, and you can give me all the shit you want. I just that shouldn't be the last thing you say, and then you dip. Like maybe like Liverpool sucks ass. Take care, toodaloo. I'll be back, or see you next time. I'm out. But oh, great ball from Gravenberg. And now we got a 2-on-1, 3-on-2. Great. Oh my God, that Milan player. Oh, Gakpo skins him. Gakpo plays it. Yeah! I hope Gakpo's okay, by the way, because he's not celebrating and he's stretching himself out. Please tell me he just cramped and that's it. Brilliant from Cody Gakpo. He's been one of our 2 or 3 best players all match, without a doubt. Definitely been like, hey man, I balled during the Euros from the left. I get it. Luis Diaz has been in phenomenal form too, was even during the summer for Colombia. So it's not like one player played during the summer, the other one didn't. Both played. Both of their teams went far. Anywho, Gakpo, incredible. Great pad. First off, Gravenberg. If you go back to the beginning of our possession, Gravenberg splits lines so well, gets us in like a 3-on-2 ish, and then Dom spreads it left to Gakpo, skins, and then a great ball. I actually thought it was he was gonna try to go to Mo. Maybe was actually trying, but Dom opens himself up with a nice little sliced volley. I have a bet on Liverpool to win 3-1. Let's go. Yeah, my Twitch is broken. It was just playing the video from what? My Twitch is broken. It was just oh yeah, if you're on your mobile, it does that. It's kind of can be really annoying. Another thing, it's been better lately, but a couple weeks ago, if I was on Twitch on mobile and let's say I wanted my phone to have my stream up, so in case I need to do like an audio check, sometimes after 90 seconds, sometimes after 5, eventually it would I would look over and my phone is watching a different stream, and it would always be the first, like when you first get into the app, you got the feed, it would always be the stream of the first one on there. So it's almost like the app was, yeah, you go into a new stream, but like we're running the video in the background, and you don't want that. Not from like a phone battery perspective, performance. Oh, we are pressing their tits trying to get milk right now. Man, the udders are ready for squeezing. Our chain pressing around the 67th to the 68th minute, so good. So good. I mean, trigger, boom, bad touch Milan, 2, triggered. Squeeze them into the zone 14, as we call it. 3, Simo presses it. And it's the like going in tandem and sometimes threes. And the key to pressing is often the people not closest to the ball. It's the next two, because they are the ones who need to close down certain hips of potential recipients of the ensuing pass. They score, my odds go up. Ooh, Darwin and the double D's. We're bringing in the double D. 10 quid on 80 quid return. I'm not good with betting. So does that mean you'd win 800 if this happens? You'd win 800 quid, which of course, you know, with exchange rates is what, like 18 cents in America? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Um, but is that what 10 on 80 means, that you would win 800? Or does that mean you would win 80 and you only had to put 10 up? So you basically you can earn 70? Okay, yeah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I for now they've lightened the laws up, but for years I wasn't even able to do fantasy football like FPL, because working in analytics and technically being an employee, I'm in an indirect way an employee of the Premier League in that capacity. And so like legally I wasn't even supposed to. Now I obviously could have used like a burner email account and fake or whatever, but I never wanted to risk it because it was like a dream job. So this is the first year that I've actually, well, no, technically last year I was able to, but I didn't want to. Oh, great turn from Mac. Dude, McAllister is just, I can watch him play football for hours. Oh my God. I mean, I don't know if we're going to score from this, but if you want to see great midfield play, watch the 70th minute and just watch McAllister. Look at where he picks to the ball, or his positions he takes up without the ball. The way he receives it, the way he can do like the Chavi turn on the half swivel, the way he can open up his hips either way. He can do the little dummies and drop of the shoulders to send the press the wrong way. And then what I love is he plays a good ball. Gakpo or whoever that is on the left, not Gakpo now, Lucho doesn't like it. He goes back to Maka. Maka first time balls it to Costas. And like it's just, I love seeing that. It's just like you love to see your midfielder have a vision of the pitch, right? Like we obviously have a much better view than any player will at any given time because of where the cameras are. And as a spectator, you're watching, you're like, oh, you got the switch. Yeah, yeah, the underlap's coming. You have those. And when it's so refreshing when your player sees it right away. Oh, Allison gives it away. Spooky time. No, no chance in hell. I want Chiesa ahora. Ahora. I won two. Ooh, wow. Okay, I was happy for you, and then I read the rest of your sentence. I don't like that, Barney. You should give that 278 quid back. Give it to charity. That's cursed money. Let me check on the scores around. Ooh, my Atlanta. Bayern up 6-2 now on Zagreb. Zagreb did well for 30-ish minutes. Sporting has taken a 2-0 lead. Keeping in mind Lille is down a man. It's 1-1 in Madrid. Let's see who scored there. Mbappe and Undev. Dude, how about Stuttgart actually has more possession than Madrid right now? Not by much, but I mean 53%. I see you. And they've created more big chances. And then 6-2 for Munich. I am a charity. All right, Liao, this is good running from him. Well done, Gravenberg! God, let's go. Inject that into my veins. That was actually not Liao. That was Tammy Abraham. I'm sorry. Inject it. Oh, man, I love you clipping stuff. Not being sarcastic. I've missed it. I was looking back through my clips, and I was like, dude, of my last, 20 or so, I've, clipped 19 of them. Dude, great play from Tammy Abraham. Fresh legs, blows past Kanate. Oh, reindeer games. And then great from Gravenberg. Dude, having your 6 go do that. Came in like a snake. I'm a sneaky snake. Dude, okay, with all due respect, I love him. I mean, I got his name on the back of my kit, wherever it's at. But Dominique Soberslai still being on is surprising. Not only because he's been our worst performer so far this evening, on the ball. Again, I'm not working this, so I don't know the running metrics, but from what I can see, he has ran brilliantly again. I'm talking closing one person down, then he chain presses to the next, and then he drops back into our shape, and then he goes and provides the overlap to stretch their center half into the channel, which then of course makes Jota or Gakpo's receptions easier, yada yada yada. So he's ran brilliantly, but man, has he been rough to watch sometimes with the ball. He scored. Run, Barry, run. That makes me think of two things. One, run, Forrest, run, of course, Forrest Gump, but also Barry Sanders. But what you know about Barry Sanders? All right, let's see some of these goals. Or hold on. I always forget that I can pull the. Oh, we almost scored from another corner. That I can pull these up, and that's when I should really break them down when I actually have the video to explain it. But Gakpo, I love how he slows him up here, and it almost looks like I actually think it's one of those he starts to think about shaping this, but then when he sees him start to stab, he's like, oh, I can skate, right? Like he shapes that like he is about to try to whip that to Mo, and then he sees the tackling action, and he's like, oh, I've got him on skates, and then it's a great ball again. I think he's trying to go to Mo, but it doesn't matter because Dom's like, ooh, little first time. I thought he missed it for a second. Great finish in the end. He is a retired NFL player. Indeed, indeed. One of the best running backs of all time. To many, he's the best. Oh, that's poor from Morata. Really poor. Yeah, give us Chiesa. In Italy, too? Like, we're in Italy. Can we please play the Italian? Oh, they just showed a replay. We definitely grabbed a little short drawstrings. As Tammy Abraham skip by him. Okay, good. That's good to hear. Oh, well done, Dom. I'm sorry, 76 and a half minute. Dom does a oh, we're breaking. Play one more. Darwin, Lucho, find him. Poopy! Okay, that's great from Dom though in our own half. I mean, he's getting squeezed off. He's getting, it's getting tight. He's on the touch line and he has a little outside the foot. I wouldn't really call it a Travella, but a little outside the foot to get us out. Great ball to play Darwin through, and you would really like for him to just play it first time square to Lucho. It's a good block from Milan, but he should have never been allowed to block. You just square that. They both speak Spanish. How are you not saying uh like Arriba or Medio something? Centro, al centro, Medio. All right, we have a corner though. Trent standing over it. Darwin, go get you one. Go get you one. Darwin Nunez. Okay, easily dealt with initially, but Lucho's fighting. They'll clear it. We'll go again. 6-0. Who just scored this one? Allison standing on the ball, looking like the most handsomest man on the planet, per usual. Doesn't say. Erickson and the 81st. My Danish boy. Yeah, it's good for him. Anytime you see him, it's hard not to root for him, obviously, given what happened. It's like, you remember Fabrice Muamba from Bolton? Also, cardiac problem. It officially died on the pitch. Saved by Tottenham. In fairness, Alan, some Tottenham did well. Their medical staff, I think, if I remember, it's actually a cool story. I think there was a doctor in the crowd, like a cardiologist, and he was actually huge in the minutes before they could get the like full on people there, like the specialist. But yeah, his life got saved. That's super sick. Oh, our boy Joey Gomez. Europa is definitely their speed. They're not playing in you. Who? What are you talking about? Exit? You talking about United? That's actually a League Cup match, isn't it? Yeah, pretty sure that's a League Cup round three. Remember I told you about that. You asked me why don't like we had that conversation. Why do some teams start and whatnot? And then I brought up teams not in Europe, yada yada. Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I picked up on that, but then I was like, if we're gonna, around here, I'm all for throwing shade, but let's do it accurately when we can. Oh, I really wish he would have played Joe Gomez. Dom tried a cheekier ball into Mo's feet. Look at the hustle from Lucho, though, all the way across formation when we need it because he recognized Joe Gomez was out of position. Love that from Lucho. We ultimately commit the foul, and Konate takes a yellow card tactically, but gotta love that from Lucho. But it is still true. Barnsley in the Europa League. What tier is Barnsley in currently? Are they in the League One? Are they Championship? Obviously there was that massive lower. They're in third, League One. Um, Birmingham City played Wrexham, if I believe, at the weekend, and so I've seen just pictures of how star-studded the crowd was. Obviously, Tom Brady, and then the Wrexham lads, but I also saw Beckham and one of his kids. I think it's. I actually don't know. I don't remember. I think Brooklyn's the oldest one, so that might have been Romeo. Barney, you probably know the whole family line really well. You tell us. They're seventh place in league, the third tier. Oof. Yeah, they'd get Europa League would be tough. I mean, saw what happened to us against Atalanta. All right, my stream is at the 81:15 mark. I appreciate everyone hanging out, by the way. It's always so much. Like, I would do these with no one. I did them for years with no one, but it is so much doper with people in chat and being able to bounce off shit. Atlanta sandbagged. They did, dude. They were a ringer. They were a ringer. Nah, but it's a bummer because for a side like that, to have a year like that, it's all that's not a bummer. That's awesome. But like often then they get gutted, right? Several of their best players get purchased. If their manager might often get yoinked, some of their backroom staff. Oh, not that's the first poor bit of play McAllister's maybe done all match. Oh, well done, Gravenberg, dude. He is. Oh, I don't want to get ahead of myself. But speaking of Michael Essien, dude, although Essien wasn't a six, technically, Essien was an eight. Chelsea at their best when they had their six was Claude Makaleli and then John Obi Mikel. Erickson scored again, dude. Y'all just got a bunch of people on braces. Are any of them still on the? Well, Erickson obviously is, but is Garnacho or Rashford still on the pitch to get a hattie? Right now, we're just pinging the ball around near midfield. Um, Verge and Costas playing a two-man game. Now Verge is going to try to play it over the top because he can pick out any pass. Dom, please be on side. Ooh. Oh, Darwin. We're not going to talk about that one. I don't think Arteta is going to let Atalanta have an easy time. Well, he might not have an option. Xerxes and Ahmad coming on. What's my nickname? Or Darwin's? The agent Darweezy, the agent of chaos. Mine, I where do we start? Is it Parkour Poppy? Is it Collectible Creed? All right, 83rd and a half minute mark. There's a great ball from Reindeers. Ooh, Joe Gomez and Kanate. Yes, sir. Ref. That's a sloppy foul. Dude, don't. No, that's a dead leg, too. That's a little. That Charlie horse is going to hurt. Thank you, Exit. Why are we not bringing on Chiesa in Italy? Especially since. Oh, you were just requoting them because I said Essien. Um, what did we just buy Chiesa so he can help us read signs after the match tonight when we want to go get food? Yeah, I okay. So I love Darwin, obviously, and I think he has. It's been the case for years. If he can get his finishing and just like he can just get more refined. He has so much raw talent. Oh, that's a good effort. Allison sees it wide the whole way though. He obviously is like a prototype. I mean, when you talk about the like physicals of Darwin Nunez, he is like a dream player. He's just so coarse. He's just raw, right? Um, but like, how do I word this? I thought that we could manage to be patient and we'll keep seeing him get more polished if you go back to say the end of last season, right? With or without Klopp continuing, I thought we could see that arc. I don't know if we'll see that arc under Arne Slot. Not because Arne can't develop players. He's obviously shown a propensity to do that. But I just think that the way Darwin plays, the things that he does already do really well, aren't going to be capitalized on as frequently under Arne and the way we play. And then when he does the things that he doesn't do well and it frustrates Arne, it's going to, oh, I say that and he's going to have a chance here. Deuce, that ball just, that's good keeping from the 13-year-old. Great keeping from the goalkeeper, all 13 years of him. Um, Little passage. Dom plays the ball over the top. It sits up super unkindly. I think it's offside either way. Question mark. The ball sits up super unkindly for Darwin. Ooh, damn. If that wasn't offside, it probably could have been called a foul too, because it looked like Darwin caught the keeper's like hamstring area. Dude, he looks so young, like pulled straight out of math class. Preston North End 1-1 with Fulham. Oh, seems like that's the case. What the fuck? He can recommend some good pasta. Exactly. That keeper is keeping. What was I gonna do? Oh, we're gonna look up. On. Uh, Everton 1-1 with Southampton. Brighton or Brentford up 3-1 on poor Leighton with down a man. Oh, Lucho shot in the back. We don't like that. Palace 2-1. Let's see. Nelson scored for Fulham. Fulham was 71% possession. 4 big chances. And it's 1-1. Oh, we love this sport. Dude, the little hezzy from Gakpo on our third, again, I truly think part of it isn't. Sometimes you'll see that as a deliberate attempt to slow, like knowing that I have better acceleration than you. If I can get you to slow down, I can then go again. There is that. I don't know how much of that one was that or him trying to shape himself to play Mo, but then once he sees that defender start to stab tackle way too soon, he's like, I got this. I'm gonna skin you. All right, Milan floated a good ball. Verge and Joe, I like it. No, that's a good corner to give away. If you're Joe, you have no idea what's behind you there. It's a good corner to give away. All right, we stay with it. Oh, that's a good ball. They played it short and then sent in a ball. Let's see United stats here. Dude, look at this message. Barnsley can't concede again, can they? There'll be 3 minutes of added time. Oof. United with 7 big chances created, 7 goals. Now, of course, you can have a like. I would bet at least one of United's goals came from a sequence that actually wasn't one of the big chances, if that makes sense. Dude, look at the shot map. Y'all can see this, right? Can y'all see this stats? Y'all can see that? Look at the shot chart. That's bombarding them. Trying to see if one of the they had a big chance that wasn't a goal. Doesn't look like it. Unless they're going to count that point. No, that's not a big chance. Only 3 corners, though. What are y'all doing? Y'all even play footy? All right, I'm backing out of this. All right, dude, speaking of big score lines, again, this was 0-0 through like 30-something minutes. No, I'm just kidding. For 20-something minutes. 9-2. Goretzka, Sane, Elise scored twice. Kane has 4. 3 penalties. Ugh. That's a way to pad the stats. Can we talk about how on the 4th, Kane already has a hat trick? Elise is on a hat trick. Kane takes the penalty. All right, sorry. Liverpool have it. 89th, almost 90th minute. Mo is going to crack a shot. It's easily blocked. Looks like he actually pissed off Dominique. Dominique's not happy about him just choosing to shoot that. Oh, Milan's playing with spooky time. 6 minutes of stoppage time, apparently. Great first touch from Maka. Dude, Costas has had so many shots today, and none of them have come close. Hold on, please tell me Elise was still on the pitch when they had their penalty in the 78th minute. That's what I got to know. 78th. Okay, never mind. In fairness, Elise wasn't on the pitch anymore. He got subbed off in the 68th. Dude, I thought Harry Kane just robbed him of getting a penalty. Um, that keeper is 19. Is he? Are you talking about Milan's keeper? Well, he looks 13. Y'all have had 26 shots. Y'all saw that? Fucking hell, only 6-6. We're gonna win the cup. Uh, lost to Forest. We did. We did. I could have lived my life without that gif. Oh, dude, that's a great gif. Were y'all able to see the stats by the way when I had them pulled up, like the shot chart for United? No, the Gucci man is the best mode of Twitch. Don't let him fool you. All right, Milan trying to create something. Now, keep in mind with this new now this was already the case. Goal differential potentially mattering in the group standings of Champions League of old. Oh, Chiesa for 3.5 minutes. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, goal differential is already a dynamic, possibly at play. I called it. I called it though. He did not bring in Chiesa for Jota, which is smart, or any of the attackers who were struggling for form. Right? He comes on for Salah, who, that whole what I talked about earlier, sports psychology, the human element of it, that is not going to be a factor when you sub him all for Mo. Um, Pokemon isn't the only Ash I'm catching. Wait, what? Pokemon isn't the only. I don't know. Isn't the only thing. Yeah, we'll get there one day. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, yeah. Goal differential group stage already mattered. I think it's going to be maybe even more relevant in this new format because keep in mind how of all of the teams, the top 8 instantly make it to what we classically know as the knockout rounds after that, right? And then 9 through 16 or whatever get like better seeding in like a playoff tournament kind of thing. So the difference between being 7th and 8th, for example, versus being 9th and 10th, whereas obviously in most leagues, domestic leagues, the difference between being 7th and 10th, ultimately the only difference is money, slight money. Yo, Tammy Abraham, get out of our boy Endo's face. We love Endo around here. Um, but yeah, so normally the 7th to 10th isn't a huge deal. In the new Champions League format, it is a huge deal. I don't know why Tammy Abraham was so mad about that. What the? You skinned him. He's gonna bring you down. His team's up 2 with 3 minutes to go. Like, why? I thought maybe Endo had took like a cheap shot at him or something. The way he reacted. Milan standing over a free kick. Pulisic sending it in. The American. It's a great ball. Great leap. Almost leaped too well, too early. Because he. Okay, Kanate, Gomez, the sloppy ball in the air. Endo. We're gonna clear it eventually. Yeah, there we go. Endo, pass it back to Diaz. Come on. Heartbroken. Oh, Lucho. Lucho. That's good double team in there for Milan. I mean, dude, Lucho never stops fighting. Darwin's going to rob him. Try to sneak it. The 13-year-old saves it. Oh, good covering from Kanate. Oh, it's a tier 3 emote. Which one? The big boy? Nope, that's a follower emote. Is it D's nuts? Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. I see what emote it is now. Never mind. Never mind. Sadly, sadly, a save for each year. Sadly got gifted. Yeah, the homie Bless gifted it, or I think he gifted it random. And thankfully, it didn't give it to a random bot or somebody who stopped by my stream 2 months ago and has never been by the stream again. Or, like by that. I don't mean if somebody's you know what I mean. There are people who or bot accounts. There you'll get like a viewer, and then they never say anything. You don't even know that they were ever in your stream. They were there for 2 seconds, and then 3 months later they're randomly gifted a sub. It'd be cool if Twitch could find a way to like prioritize like active accounts, not even necessarily active in your stream. They're just active on Twitch. They comment in other streams or whatever. Basically, let the gifted go to real people more often would be fire. But they would never do that because by not doing that, then people are more likely to gift an additional sub if the real people don't get one. Anyways, blah 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 blah. It was cool though because of all of the counts, it gave it to somebody who's like a well, I say a real person, but he's a United fan, so you know what I mean. Like, what is it? Is he real? Oh, reindeer! What a ball! God, dude, I said it at the Euro. Oh my God, Leal just fucking. That's gonna be a poor Gomez first match of the season basically just got put on his ass. I'm talking ankles broken, set down. And that will definitely be memed. And Leal eventually gets a good shot off, but I don't know if Allison saves it onto the post or it just hits the post. We needed that. We lose to Nottingham. Then we go and beat Milan at the San Siro. Zlatan does not look happy. Um, Dude, I was saying during the Euros how much I loved Reindeers. I fucking thought he was so classy. And just then, the ball into Leao, before Leao puts Joe Gomez on his ass, it's a perfectly weighted ball in between or behind the line by Reindeer. Whoa, hold on. I got deleted messages. You get no more this year. Hey. I'm confused. You know what's cool? Winning football matches, but no touching Arsenal. All right, let's get a little roundup of proceedings today, and then we will call it my people. So, final score: Liverpool 3, Milan 1. Villa beats Young Boys away 3-0. Bayern Munich put it to Zagreb. Madrid eventually squeaks out 1 3-1. It was 0-0 for most of the match. It was 1-1 for a while. It looks like Rudiger scores one late. Hendrick scores one late. Damn, Stuttgart actually even added a percentage of possession in that time, but it's what you do with the possession that matters. That's what Gandalf would tell us. 2-0 for Sporting. United bullying poor Barnsley 7-0. You know, even a blind squirrel finds a nut, they say. And United have found their nut and they're eating it. And with that, I'm out. Have a good night. Again, for real, everyone, thank you for hanging out. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm starving. Um, have you heard of this sweet little thing called winning European football matches even better? Look at United. Europa League soon. Via beat Young Boys away is so weird to hear for night. Okay, we're definitely gonna end on that note. Y'all have a good. I think I'm gonna start streaming again here in a little bit, but I want to end this one too. It makes it easier to do to like edit it for my sports YouTube channel. Thank you for hanging out, Barney. Good job, United. Way to beat Barnsley. You're the best. Adlin, looking forward to Thursday. I think I'll probably do a watch along stream for that if you're about it. See you guys in a bit if you're down. Exit. Thank you for hanging out, Barney. Y'all are all legends. Night. Or, normally my new sign out is night. Keep your butthole tight or don't. Up to you. But it's not night yet. So, anyways, later, peeps.